The world of wrestling is one that always full of news, and this week has been no different in that regard. There have been plenty of stories this week, and in today's news update, we'll cover some of the newest and biggest stories. Seth Rollins sends a letter. Seth Rollins recently made his return to WWE at the Royal Rumble, and since then, things haven't gone perfectly for him. To continue his storyline, Seth and his lawyers have written a letter to WWE Officials which addresses what he has named flagrant disrespect and egregious conduct, which he faced when his fellow roster members decided to walk out on his in-ring segment upon his SmackDown return. Rollins claimed he suffered emotional trauma due to people rejecting him, and the letter of complaint is currently pending. With Seth and his lawyers hoping to win the case, it seems clear they'll be heading into a storyline with Cesaro moving forwards, as the two men continue to talk about each other in their promos this week. Kairi Sane unable to compete. Away from the storyline news updates, it has been reported that WWE has recently put the block on Kairi Sane competing for another promotion. Sane returned to Japan last year in order to be with her husband, but she did continue to work with WWE as an ambassador for the company. However, she did request to the company if she could compete at the upcoming Stardom show, which is said to be the biggest in its history. The event will be taking place at Budokan Hall in Tokyo. However, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, that was rejected. Stardom reportedly wanted her in a big singles match, but they also gave WWE the option of having just her in the Legends Battle Royale. However, WWE has rejected all those ideas, although it is unknown why that choice was made. Paige teases a return. The most interesting piece of news that has been revealed this week is that Paige has teased making a potential return to the ring. Her retirement, which took place in 2018, the night after WrestleMania, in a heartbreaking moment. The first ever NXT Women's Champion suffered a neck injury during a live event in December of 2017, and that forced her to retire from wrestling. However, since then, she's taking on several non-wrestling roles within the company. Paige has remained under contract since her injury, and she initially came back to manage the Kabuki Warriors, but then she had to take time off for a hernia. However, she did return once again as an authority figure, working as a SmackDown general manager, and since then, she has been used on WWE backstage. Paige hasn't given up the idea of returning to the ring, and it seems she's taking inspiration from Daniel Bryan and Edge. The two wrestling legends also had to retire due to neck injuries, but each man was able to make their returns after years away. Paige shared an image of the two men from a backstage segment during SmackDown, simply putting the fingers crossed emoji and the words "one day," hinting that she's still hoping to come back at some point, which would certainly be an incredible moment. And there you have it, guys. If you're new, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and as always, thanks for watching.
Off the ropes, always untamed, on guard when I step in the ring. WWE, all eyes on me. King of the ring, who you came to see? It's a big show, so let your friends know. Only the strong survive. Face to face, look your opponent up in the eyes. Crowd cheering, fan favorite, I'm the main event. Had them all waiting, my finish move, they anticipating. Laid out like you